I'm a first grade teacher here at Mapleton Elementary, and I have taught for 11 years, and I've taught in 3rd grade, I've taught 2nd grade, and I'm currently have taught 1st grade for the last 5 years. And so normally grants take quite a bit of effort and work, and so I wasn't planning on doing it, but then I just kind of kept having a thought I should just try it. And so after school I quickly typed it up, and then when I came to school the next day, my grant was already accepted. I try to take initiative as it comes. I feel that if I don't do anything, it's not going to happen. So when I see an opportunity, I kind of have to jump on it and take as much advantage of it as I can, just to help the students. I enjoy trying different things, trying different ways of teaching, incorporating new things, using a lot of hands-on manipulatives for the students. That seems to work best for them.
Being in graduate school at the moment puts me kind of with an advantage that I'm hearing a lot of the newer things that are coming out. So I try to incorporate all of that stuff so I don't get stuck in the same rut of doing the same kind of therapy with the same kind of kids all the time, that I'm trying new stuff in order to get faster results and get these kids communicating better. These students are not verbal. They might be watching, the kids might be watching, but when they do things like, what's the weather like today, and all the kids are taking a turn to say what the weather is like, that sort of activity is something that these kids can't necessarily put in their comments. They don't speak to communicate, they need some other method to communicate, and so we have applied for the grant for this particular device. This device will allow him to raise his hand, and then he can push the button and the machine will say for him what he wants to say.
Well, I just try to be an advocate for my students because their parents have a lot of responsibilities and they don't always know everything that's out there. They don't know all the community resources that are available. They don't know all the technology that's available, or if they do, they don't know the ways to use it. I've been to many workshops where they talked about using iPads with students, such as the ones I have who are nonverbal or who have trouble communicating. There's tons of apps on the web for children with autism that will help them communicate, that helps their behavior. It has like little things that will help them when they behave correctly, then they'll get to play with the computer. What I've come to realize the last few years is that technology really will change the lives of the children that I teach. Because they're so good at it. You can put them on a computer, they'll immediately know how to fiddle around with it. They'll know how to get to where they want to go. And like for communication, the iPad now is getting less expensive and less expensive. It'll help the kids to be able to work. It'll help the kids to be able to communicate with others, the children in our classroom, but also when they're adults. So the reason I think I need to be more innovative is because technology truly will change the lives of the students that I teach.
Bye-bye. See you next time. Nice to meet you.